Hi, I'm Nick Wilson with Legacy Group Capital. I run our Builder Services Department, and I'm sitting here today with Trevor Johnson, CEO of Blackwood Builders Group. Thanks for sitting with us today, Trevor.
Absolutely.
So, Trevor, I wanted to talk to you today about a few things Legacy Group, and the first question I just kind of wanted to run by you was, how did you get started in the business?
So I started in the construction trades in 1989 with my dad, who was a house painter. Then I sold my paint business. I stayed in the trades in 05 and went to work for my uncle and got my real estate license and was dirt dog for him for a year. And then started my first GC licensed business in 2007, I believe.
Okay.
So I changed my paint business to a GC business and then did our first ground up and that we sold in January of 2014.
Awesome.
In Blackwood Builders Group.
And you know, getting started and looking back, what role did Legacy Group play in your business growing and starting out?
My first purchase I ever made was August of 09, was just a regular house, and that was my first purchase ever. And then in 2010, I didn't buy anything. In 2011, started buying flips and other projects. And usually Legacy was just the go-to, like just for flips or for a product, unless there was a longer hold, they might help us take it down, do the rehab, and then have the takeout financing ready on the back end.
Got it. So we played kind of an integral role in the funding and the financing when you were starting out.
Yeah, from the first house I ever bought, then there's a flip in Greenwood, then there's a flip in Queen Anne, and then the rest is history.
And tell me about, you know, because your story is really cool, so tell me about how much your business has grown over the years. Like, how big are you now? How many employees? You know, how many doors do you plan to build?
Yeah. So we started with 2 ground up specs in 13 that we sold in 14, and now we've got about 400 homes in our pipeline. Deliver about 117 new homes this year. Plus we have an excavation division, we have a paint and drywall division, we have an investment division.
You've kind of grown from like the guy that had the pressure washer and
Yeah.
you know, painting all the way to the guy
Exactly.
running the large construction company. And so
Living at my parents' house, my grandparents loaned me money on my 87 Ford Ranger and a borrowed pressure washer. So you're exactly on point. And I had $0.
And so you've started
Zero
from,
employees.
you've gone there all the way up to like a pretty big level. You have one of the fastest growing companies in the entire state. And so
Yeah, state of Washington.
obviously how you've worked with Legacy Groups evolved over the years. And,
Yeah.
and now how do you view us as a partner and what do you feel like our value is to you now?
Yeah, that's a great question. We've talked about this, and it's back in the day, there was, you know, from the mortgage side, right, my first purchase, to the acquisition rehab, which was usually like a flip. It was our early product. And then getting to, you know, ground up or bridge loans, you know. So early on, you know, we were learning the business, and Legacy has always been a great lender, right? We've always really appreciated working with Legacy. And then over the years, right now, we'll send you 4 or 5 loans at a time or projects and say, hey, we need 4 bridge loans on theirs. Here's the closing dates. So you guys have, you know, once again become real competitive, I think, on pricing. Your execution has always been top notch, in our opinion, in our team, on the, you know, on the lending side, right? Self-servicing them and draws and the whole cycle. Having you in the position you're in now and the rest of the team that just does a great job. It's, you know, you guys are definitely, you know, one of our preferred top lenders.
That's fantastic. We definitely like working with you and being a lender partner to Blackwood Builder Group. And you know a lot about our business model and what we do, from acquiring properties and running them through entitlements and offering loan programs and helping builders with their business. And even now you're strategically partnering with us, and we're out there negotiating with suppliers to try to get better pricing for the builders in the community.
Yeah.
What do you think, knowing where Legacy Group is now and about us, what do you think our value is to like that builder who's just starting out or who's trying to get to that next level?
And I feel like you're the only company that I know of and aware of in the state of Washington that does what you guys do. You guys are outpacing in so many of these new services that really adds a lot of value for that, you know, one guy in a pickup truck, or Aaron and I, 2 guys in shitty old vans, not even pickup trucks because we were so broke when we started, you know, to the medium size builder.
You're a guy that would have made it to the top either way kind of thing, but would have shortened the time. Would you have saved yourself some heartache if you had some of these services available?
Yeah, I'd say so. And I think in some ways I've thought like, man, we might not even branched out and done as much as we've done because you guys had so many of those or now you have those services. We had to sometimes learn it the hard way and pay the dumb tax or the tuition along the way. You guys are paying the dumb tax and the tuition for these builders, so they can come in and make it more of a one-stop shop.
Well, Trevor, thanks for taking some time and sitting down with me today. You know, I just wanted to ask those questions to you. We really appreciate your business and all that you do for the building community. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.